Welcome back, investors, to Ticker Time News. I'm Adam, and Bed Bath & Beyond, ticker symbol BBBY, its stock has taken off to the moon on reports that investment firm RC Ventures disclosed that it now owns nearly 10% of the home goods retailer and that the firm wants management to undergo a strategic review. The four-page letter sent by RC Ventures says that Bed Bath & Beyond is struggling to reverse sustained market share losses, stem years-long share price declines, and navigate supply chain constraints. Then, RC Ventures points out that the company's executives were collectively awarded nearly $36 million in compensation just last fiscal year. So, RC Ventures is lighting a fire under Bed Bath & Beyond's executive team. Oh, and one more point that RC Ventures made. It's that Bed Bath & Beyond's CEO, who is almost 2.5 years into his role as CEO, has underperformed the S&P 500 Retail Select Industry Index by more than 58% on an absolute basis. That's the orange line that is over top of the candles for Bed Bath & Beyond there. Now, activist investor announcements like this one are fairly common. Kohl's, ticker symbol KSS, and Macy's, ticker symbol M, are both companies who have recently found themselves in the crosshairs of activist investors too. But a move like this, where a stock takes off to the moon, is not your typical response to an activist investor stepping in to take some sort of action. Oh, and before I forget, beat this crazy market with us by clicking the first link in the description. Okay, RC Ventures holds a lot of sway with investors, especially retail investors. It's owned by billionaire Ryan Cohen, the co-founder of Chewy.com, ticker symbol CHWY. So it also holds a lot of credibility. Now, RC Ventures is known for being an aggressive stakeholder. And a few years ago, RC Ventures took a similar action with GameStop, ticker symbol GME. I'm sure you can remember the whole thing, which now has a new CEO where Mr. Cohen himself now sits as chairman. Plus, RC Ventures' stake in Bed Bath & Beyond is pretty large at nearly 10%. RC Ventures' main concerns are that Bed Bath & Beyond is overpaying executives, that's the $36 million I mentioned earlier, and failing to reverse market share losses. RC Ventures also wants the retailer to narrow its focus to improving operations and inventory mix. The firm also wants Bed Bath & Beyond to undergo a review of strategic alternatives, which could lead to the sale of the entire company, or better yet, perhaps a spin-off of its better-performing buybuy BABY segment. I have to admit that Bed Bath & Beyond has been a frustrating one over the years. It's been caught up in endless amounts of turnaround efforts. In late 2019, it hired Target, ticker symbol TGT, executive Mark Tritton as CEO. And one of the main challenges that Bed Bath & Beyond has been facing is combating online retailers like Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. Target has done a pretty good job in this regard, so you could have been excited by that hire. And he has made important changes to the company, but more time is needed to see if those changes will be effective, and the clock is still ticking. Well, actually, now that I said that out loud, I don't think the clock is ticking any longer, as he's underperformed by 58% to other retailers, as mentioned earlier. You know, I'm generally a fan of seeing investors shake things up at companies that have definitely grown stagnant. Sometimes management needs to be reminded to challenge their assumptions and to think outside the box. Activist investors can jumpstart a company to improve its performance. My take on Bed Bath & Beyond is that its stores are just too big, and maybe perhaps they have too many. I do like that Bed Bath & Beyond has been focusing more on digital sales, on its proprietary brands, and on store within a store concepts, as it has recently done with Kroger. I also think the buybuy BABY brand, which has been outperforming the core brand, could make sense as a spinoff or a sale candidate. Now, it's always difficult to predict what an activist push will achieve. Sometimes they go nowhere or result in compromises. But I do think that for smart institutional investors to prod management to improve performance is always a welcome sign. All right, that's my thoughts on the recent news about Bed Bath & Beyond and RC Ventures. What do you think about Mr. Cohen coming in to shake things up? Let me know in the comments below, as your comments really do make these videos so much better. Smash that like button, share this video, and beat the market with us by clicking the first link in the description. And if it's your first time watching, click subscribe. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.